Yeah, you can call me later because I'm about to do a jury review of Romania next, you know. But you can call me later. You can call me yeah. Llámame, yeah. Just call me back. Just call me back later, please. Just please. Yeah. Okay. Wrong number. Hi here, Finss here. I am back for another jury review, as if I was a jury member, giving my verdict of all the songs for Eurovision 2022. We're continuing off with the country of Romania. Yes, WRS is representing the country of Romania with his song Llámame, or Llámame, yes, which means call me. He's bringing this kind of Spanish party vibe on stage with his song. It's very Latino kind of. It reminds me of Spain more than Spain. It really does. Romania is bringing us to the competition this year. It's giving us a party vibe in kind of a Spanish way. That flamenco kind of sounds. Hey. Yeah, that's what I feel. And you know what? This year we've got kind of a lot of ballads, so this stands out because there's room for fun. There's always room for fun at Eurovision. This is happy. I like the I can't speak tonight. Multilingual languages, how it shifts to English to Spanish. Is it Spanish or Romanian? I should have done my research on this. I like how it transitions to English in the verses, to then Spanish in the chorus. It's not easy doing multilingual, and I think it does it very well. You can call this song cheap and maybe dated, but you could call this song cheap or dated, but I kind of like it though, if it is that. I wouldn't say dated. I think this is timeless. I think there's kind of, in the charts right now, I think ever since Despacito was big in 2017, I think that Latino kind of party vibe kind of song has really done well in the charts. So I think, maybe that Spanish kind of party vibe is still going. That flamenco is still going, I mean, this reminds me of a Sakis Riva kind of song for Greece he could have sent in the noughties. It's very shake it, shake it more, give some more forever. It's like I don't want to be the songs, And he did great both times, he came top 10 both times, went to Eurovision, I mean, is this going to win Eurovision? Probably not. I think this Romanian entry this year, I think it's a good, way to go. Considering of the last few years Romania has sent kind of a dark roots which hasn't worked for them. It's nice to see some light and see some sunshine and see some happiness, maybe a bit of fun. Maybe this is what Romania needs, a fun back at Eurovision. You know, they need a bit of joy now. You know, they've been through the sadness of failing to qualify. It's good to have the light at the end of the tunnel, isn't it? This isn't a masterpiece, however. There is vocals we have to judge on. In this national final, the vocals were a little bit shaky. I think that when he opens the song, it is a bit, when I first listened to it, it was like, what is he saying, and are those vocals on? Are they a bit off? But hopefully he'll work on that, and I know he's doing quite a lot of pre-parties as we speak, so he'll hopefully have a lot of confidence and he'll work on it, and he's working on his pronunciation, his diction, his vocals. I hope the vocals won't be off on the night, you know, because he could come dead last in the jury vote, which I hope he doesn't. But that, we'll see. We will see what happens to that. So prediction-wise, how will this do? How will this do in the semi-final? Well, let me remind you where Romania is performing this year. Romania will perform in the second half of the second semi-final. They're performing in the number 13 spot. They'll be performing after Stefan from Estonia with Hope, and just before Poland and Mr. Ockerman with the song River from Poland. So yeah, he's kind of near, he's the start of that last 6 songs, which, you know, could have a chance to qualify. Now those last 6 songs in that semi-final are really good songs. You know, mark my words, they're all going to qualify. Mark my words, the last 6 songs in the semi-final is going to all qualify. Mark my words now. And that does include Romania. I feel like this has a chance to qualify. I'm not saying this is automatically, certainly qualifying. I think vocals depend on that. I think staging depend on that. But it's a bit of fun, you know. It just comes before that reign of balance we have at the end of the show. So I think he could stand out. Obviously, Romania used to be a 100% track record. 100% had a 100% track record of qualifying to the final. But in recent years, you know, they've failed to qualify. They just missed out the last 3 contests. And I really hope, you know, it doesn't become a 4th contest that Romania fails. I could see this doing well in the televote. Maybe the juries might drag it down. We will see. I don't know if the Romanian diaspora will get behind this. I hope they do. Spain is voting in the semi-finals, so that might give a bit of confidence to Romania. And yeah, you know, we can't have all ballads qualify. We need some fun to qualify. And also, this is also being compared to Israel, which are not the exact same, but they're kind of similar, giving us a bit of camp, you know, upbeat pop this year. But I think Romania is better than Israel, and I think we'll have a better chance of qualifying. Oh, my flag. Because they're not only on later in the draw, but I think this comes across a bit well, because it's got that Spanish feel to it, and it doesn't come across cringeworthy, and I think the lyrics are also kind of better than Israel's song. So yeah, I prefer Romania than Israel this year. I don't hate Israel by any means, you know. I liked it when the song first came out, but then Romania came out, and then I kind of push Israel's side. But you know, this is a video about Romania. Let's leave Israel's video for a little bit later. But no, I like Romania. I think I would like to see this in the final this year. I think it's time to see Romania back in the final as well. And I think, yeah, I hope they don't mess up the staging and his live vocals. And I think, you know, have some dances on stage. I like, you know, the gender fluid kind of thing, you know, 1 minute he's dancing with a female and the next minute he's dancing with a male, and I think that's quite, it's not over the top, it's not, you know, making a big deal out of it, it's quite fluid, it's quite, I like that part of the staging, you know. My score out of a 10, I'm gonna give this a 7. And that's a decent 7. I like the song. I like it in the competition. It really stands out with all the ballads and the slow songs. And I would hope to see this in the final. I think Romania deserves to qualify this year. I think they've got to put a bit of effort, and I'd be sad if this is like the 4th time in a row Romania fails to qualify, considering they used to always qualify. Yeah, and it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of camp, but I think they do it well. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, I can't lie, but that's alright, isn't it? Isn't it? I mean, it's not perfect, there could be improvements made, but I hope those improvements will be made when we go to Turin and when Romania does their rehearsals. In any case, what did you think of the Romania entry? Llámame, Llámame. Are you going to be calling up to vote for Romania this year? Comment down below in the comment section below. Like and subscribe to this video, and I'll be back for more Euro reviews on this channel very shortly. Until then, I'll see you later. Goodbye, people. Goodbye. And